We are live.
I'm not
Uh-oh.
as vain as John. Let's put
Uh-oh.
it that
And
way.
live video. No, okay. We're trying something a little bit differently today. We have a different. First, welcome, right? Welcome to Licata Live. It's right.
Welcome.
We're
Yes, you see my Dipsy Doodle in the
we are.
background.
We're in a different location. We're in Pat's office. I'm in Pat's nice chair. I like this chair.
Yeah, and I'm even shorter
I know.
in my chair. We got the wrong chairs, Keith.
Yeah, we should have.
But we have the right
We
outfits.
do. We are matching Poncho. We meant to bring Poncho in. Poncho look fits right in as well.
He does. He's got Boo on his sweater as well, and my guess is he'll be banging through the door any minute
Yeah,
anyway.
yep. Well, let's see. Today we thought we'd talk about what's going on in the market. We watch a video every month, keeping current matters, and I thought I would just kind of run through and just kind of share some highlights with that. And then Pat's going to get us up to date with what's going on in the area, right?
Locally. Yep, that's true.
All right, excellent.
All right, let's
Well,
get
again, if you have
started.
any questions during this, we see you out here. Just ask questions, and we will try to get you the answer. But without further ado,
Yeah.
keeping
So
current
this is
matters.
national data, which is wonderful. And I will say that most often Lake of the Woods mirrors what is being seen nationally, and not only Lake of the Woods, but of course our entire region.
Yeah.
So it is quite comparable to what you'll be seeing here nationally. But we thought it would be a good idea to give you the national
Look at the
scope.
macro. Yep.
Exactly, instead of looking so hyper
And
locally.
it's always looking, it looks at historical, it looks at the year to date, and we watch it every month, and every time we're always like, gosh, that's exactly what we're seeing. It's
Yeah,
neat to articulate it in graph form.
absolutely.
So this is what one of the big economists is saying, what's going on with the market, and I'll just read it. It says, my sense is that the national growth rate of 19 points, that's Dan Seiler, what's he calling it for? All right, the national growth rate of 19.7 is probably close to its peak, that year over year price increases will slow later this year. What that means, what the nutshell is, we've been seeing astronomical price increase. We're still going to see price increase, but the rate of the price increase is going to taper off. And graphically, you can kind of see this. From July year over year, nationally, it's gone up almost 19%, which is a normal year is closer to 4%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually 3 to
three to
4%.
4%. So I mean, imagine making 19% in your bank account. That would be
Yeah.
great. Now, this breaks it down per state, and you can't see it very well, but I'll tell you what it says. It says the national average is 17.4, and this runs from second quarter year over year. From the first quarter, now, first quarter 2020 was a little different, um, but the price appreciation went up in Virginia 16.5%. Nationwide, it went up 17%. I'm going to skip some of these. So what's this? What do they say? What they're estimating for performances for the rest of the year and for 2021, we're looking at an 11.7% performance in price appreciation for the year. That's a pretty good earn. What they're forecasting in 2022 is close, still better than normal, closer to 5.82, and then they're forecasting right now 2023, 24, and 25 to be more of a normal range. Um, so what, if the predictions come true, if we did get the 11.4 and we got the average of the 5 point, you're looking at a 5 year span of possibly, they're forecasting 30% increase in the next 5 years. Now,
That's
hope
pretty
it
remarkable.
really is. I hope they're right. And graphically, we can kind of show why it's.
Excuse
This graph is I found telling. This is why it's difficult to forecast this year. You can probably guess what this orange line is. That's 2020. That's when we closed down for the pandemic. 2019 was a more normal year. These are home sales, an average year. Now they flatten off. 2021 it dropped down, and then 20
me. Oh,
this year we're seeing a flow up. Get up here, Punch. We have a
come
guest
on,
here.
Punch. Go ahead, you go. I'll
This
grab it.
graph best shows kind of how this year, blue line, last year, orange line, just was such a year. Graphically speaking, you can see it. Actually, that was 2019. This is 2021. And then this is this year, last year. This is the one I wanted to get to. 2019 was the last normal year we had before. This is taking out the pandemic year. And this is what we've experienced this year. So home sales are very high above the last time we had a normal year, if that makes sense. So
It does. I think what we're saying is 2020 was just so abnormal. And if you look at where 2021 is being forecasted, it's going to still be above the normal 2019 range.
Exactly, exactly. What we're seeing in some of these graphs, we're still seeing a low inventory demand. Um, People aren't. We're still not seeing the listings that we have in normal years. In Orange County this week it was 119, where usually we're looking at about 190. So we're still off on what a normal year would be.
Yes,
Um, Challenge moving forward, there's still pressures on listings. People are getting the prices that they want, but what I'm finding, and I know you see this too, if you don't chase the price, then it seems like if you price something at market price, then we are still getting multiple offers in many
that is
situations.
correct.
But if we try to chase the market, we don't see as many offers.
That is correct.
But I mean,
So it's better to price in the middle of the range and then have it organically drive up the price
right, competition.
through multiple offers and competition than it is to price too high.
Yep, yep. I know I didn't explain this very well because I'm not an economist. We watched the video of some of the economists, and I have much respect for what they do. I'm like, gosh, when I try to say it. But what we do have is we have a printed version of this. We have a fall guide, buyer's guide, and a fall home seller's guide. We have it in PDF form. We can email it over to you, or if you want the old hard copy, you can come by and pick it up. But we have these resources. Come by. We're glad to share this stuff with you.
Absolutely. So as Keith said, we've got fall buyer and seller's guides. If you are interested, you can just email us at info@licatagroup.com, and I do send out the slides that Keith just referenced every month. So if you are interested in following the national market, we can certainly send that to you on a monthly basis. Or if there's a specific area that you're interested in, we can also forward you information on that locality.
Right. We can send you the macro information, and we can send you the micro information.
That's exactly
or
right.
if you want your home evaluation, if you want us to give you an idea price of the home, I mean, it's no obligation, no problem at all for us to get that information to you.
That's exactly right. So what I'd like to do now is tell you about a bunch of events that are coming up. This is the time of the year that it's incredibly busy.
It's really busy.
I know many people are talking about how cold it is today with dismay, and I'm thrilled. I love fall. That's my favorite season here at the lake, or anywhere for that matter, unless it's below zero. I would not want to be in Minnesota, let's put it that way. But anyway, so I'm going to start with the Wilderness Food Pantry. The Lions Wilderness Food Pantry is sponsoring a winter coat drive. And it's only through October 26th. So if you have any gently used coats or winter clothing, especially for kids perhaps, we would love for you to be able to donate those so that we can get them delivered.
We had a couple of drop them off today here. So
there are several drop places. Of course, our office, which is Licata Group office between CVS and AT&T, right across from the Lake of the Woods front gate. Also inside Lake of the Woods, the clubhouse, fairways, the lower level of the Holcomb building, the Valona Long building on Saturday mornings from 8 to 11, as well as the Low Church. So that's number one. Number two is, and Keith, you might be able to help me a little bit on this one, there's a night golf and karaoke.
That's the 29th?
It is. It's Friday, October 29th at 7 p.m. located at Fairways.
Yep, it's a lot of fun.
Happening there.
Yeah, we've done it. I've done it a few years. It's a lot of fun. We night golf, glow in the dark golf balls. Usually a few holes, 3 or 4 holes. Dress up in costume.
That's awesome.
Play golf in costume. Goofy prizes, but it's fun. And then afterwards, they have music, karaoke instead of karaoke, and Halloween themed songs, and usually a lot of fun.
That sounds
That's
like
at the Woods Center at Fairways at the
on the
Woods Golf Course.
29th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Then on Sunday night, on actual Halloween, starting at 6 p.m., Treats on the Point are back at Lake of the Woods, which is going to be wonderful. As I said, it's on the
event.
point behind the clubhouse, and that starts at 6. And then trick or treating within the community begins at 7. If you don't want to participate, turn your lights off. So 2 opportunities there. Then the Orange County, and this is, I don't know how long it's been going on, but we've been participating in this for years. The Orange County Toy Box Toy Drive is occurring. It's anytime from November 4th through December 3rd. And we're looking for new unwrapped toys that can then be wrapped and given to children in the community who otherwise would not have presents. Certainly very worthy cause. Everyone wants a wonderful Christmas for kids. And the drop-off points there are the Low Clubhouse, Fairways, again, the Valona Long Building on Saturdays from 9 to 11, Coldwell Banker Elite across from the front gate, and our office, of course, across from the front gate between CVS and AT&T. All right. Next,
There's a bunch of them.
I
It's
know
busy
there
time of
are a
year.
lot of them. The next one is a really interesting one, and I hope that residents who are interested in getting involved in the community will attend this. It is Lake of the Woods Association Committee Fair. So all of the committees will have representatives there, so you can understand what the different community or committees do, and hopefully you'll find something that you have an interest in and would like to participate. That's going to be at the clubhouse on November 20th from 1 to 4 p.m.
Everybody in our group, we all are in different committees throughout, and it makes a difference. You know, you do to be involved in what's going on. So yeah,
It's
highly
our
encourage doing
community.
that. Yeah, exactly.
So
Take care of
it's
it.
good
That's
to
right.
be involved.
That's
And
exactly right.
there are, between clubs and organizations and committees, there are more than 50
Wow.
within Lake of the Woods. So there's got to be something that you can
You're
have an
interested
interest
in,
in
yeah, absolutely.
and become involved with. And then lastly, well, not lastly, second to last, Chris Kindlemart is going to happen on Saturday, December 4th at the community center, sorry. And that is an awesome event where so many of our local artisans and crafters will be there showing their wares. It's a great opportunity to purchase your holiday gifts.
I cannot cut a piece of paper straight to save my life. I cannot.
I'm not that
I
good
am
at that
not
either.
artsy or craftsy.
I'm good following what somebody else does, but I am not very good at creating. And that's going to be held on Saturday, December 4th from 9 to 3 at the community center. If you are interested in being a vendor there, the registration opens tomorrow. Lastly, White House ornaments are being sold by hold on one second, by the Lioness Club. And let me get you some information on that. So they are available now. They are selling out quickly. They're $22. Excuse me. They're really beautiful. So if you have any interest, you can call Darcy Jennings at 703-772-2080 or Kathy Merritt at 540-538-6605, or I can certainly help you as well. So all of this information that I've just discussed about upcoming events are located within our blog at Lake of the Woods, Virginia, with Virginia spelled out.com.
There's
So if
one
you have
more thing I want
questions-
to add. One more.
Sure.
The Montpelier races, November 6th. If you've not been, and you guys are going this year, I understand,
Yes,
right?
I think we are.
It's a great time, a great day. It's at Montpelier in Orange, the first Saturday in November. Tickets can be bought in Orange and at Ace Hardware here in Locust Grove.
Oh, and Ace Hardware, that
They
just
switched
became
up, yeah,
Ace.
Ace,
Right,
right.
it used to be our local True Value hardware has been sold, and It's now Ace Hardware, and I have not been in yet, so I think it's only been a week or two.
Looks about the same.
Yeah,
when I
does
went,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new ownership and all that, so I'm excited for them.
Oh, that's
But
great.
yeah, but Montpelier's fun, so it'll be fun to see you,
My
John, out there.
experience, it's always raining that day,
Yes, weather is a factor,
but it's still fun.
I was
And I guess you party so much you don't even notice the weather, right?
well.
Maybe a
The
little.
horses are secondary. A lot of times, it's a horse race, and sometimes you don't always see the horses. uh,
That doesn't surprise me.
no, but
Doesn't
it's a
surprise
good
me.
time. Well, our time might be up. Do we have
All
anything
right.
else you want to add? Or
I don't. Just thank you so much for your participation, and we hope that you get a lot of good information from our Licata Lives. We do our best to provide really real estate information as well as more. So if you have any questions or if there's something that you would like for us to cover in the future, please let us
Yeah.
know. Our office number is 540-388-2541. The last thing, now that I'm thinking about it, we have a new listing that just came live yesterday at 612 Mount Pleasant,
well, yeah, it's a cute little house.
which is
Yeah,
an awesome
yeah,
house with an
yeah.
incredible 2-car garage. And we have a gorgeous waterfront lot at 3115 Lakeview that just came on the market. It's rare to have a wonderful Main Lake waterfront lot, and that is now active and live. So if you have any interest in real estate, not necessarily in Lake of the Woods, because we do cover not only Orange County, but Fredericksburg, Spotsy, Culpeper,
Northern
Orange,
Virginia.
and even Northern Virginia. So please let us know how we may serve you.
Absolutely.
And thank you again. And Jasmine, I believe it's Jasmine and Barb.
Next
We'll be
week?
here next
Okay,
week.
ooh, so this should be entertaining.
Yeah, that will be fun. Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care. Bye bye.